Hi, my name is Debbie Hoffman. I'm a reference librarian here at the Warren Newport Public Library. And it's almost February, or it is February, and if you want romance, then don't look no further. Mary Balogh is a absolutely wonderful romance writer. This one is called Someone to Wed, and what I like about her stories so much is that they have strong women, but there's a redemptive feeling to her stories. She always looks for the good in people. And in this one, it's very interesting. Wren Hayden is the young woman in question in this character of this book. She's actually very wealthy. She has inherited a great deal of money. She is very strong. She is a businesswoman. She has a lovely home. She's been well educated. She was adopted by her aunt and uncle, and so she took their name. But the one thing that she wants more than anything is to get married and to have a family. But what has kept her separate from most people is the fact that she's born with a birthmark on her face, and she's very, very, very worried about people making fun of her or thinking less of her. So she keeps it veiled and covered, and she thinks that she's never going to be able to find the love of her life. And of course, enter Alexander Westcott, who has just become the new Earl of Riverdale. He's a really great character too. He doesn't have a lot of money. He's just inherited this new title. The property that he's inherited is crumbling down, but Alexander feels a great deal of need to keep the business going, or the castle going, because people rely on him, but he doesn't have the money to really bring it back to where it should be. So he's assuming that he needs to marry. So of course, enter Wren. And Wren finds out about the Earl of Rivendell and invites him over and proposes, if you marry me, I will provide what you need. And he is at first kind of intrigued, but mostly really concerned about Wren, which I really loved. And he said, well, listen, why don't we get to know each other first? And from there, a lasting friendship and eventually love blooms. But there's a lot that happens in between then the beginning and the end. Again, this is a lovely little book to pick up. It's called Someone to Wed. Highly recommended.